Hey guys, what's up? So, if you guys had your data compromised or hacked, I'm gonna show you guys a really cool application that can help protect your privacy and data, and also let you know where it's compromised at. This app is called Jumbo. You guys search it up inside the App Store. It's Jumbo. I'm not sponsored by them. I did reach out to them to get a free pro version, but they so far have not given it to me yet. I really love their app, guys. So I'm not getting paid, or it's not a sponsorship, or it's not any reason. I don't even have pro right now. But this app is actually really cool, and I actually tested this out with my own email address, and most of it is pretty accurate. So it's not like it's just like random stuff that it's a scam, it's fake. It's actually most of it is really accurate. I'm not sure how they get their data, but their data is pretty accurate. So first off, you guys can set it up. Go through the installation. Then you put your email address in, and that's really it. And then it actually goes and tell you, if your data is risk, where your data is compromised at. So sometimes when you use like a different service, like let's say you use like some kind of like legit service, that legit service can be hacked, and then a lot of accounts, information, all that can be compromised. So this actually has you covered. Tells you, what applications or softwares or tools that your data is compromised with. So just one example, T-Mobile was recently hacked. As making this video, I think 40 million users, data and information was hacked and compromised. So this is like an example of that. T-Mobile is legit. It's a real company. It's a legit service. But their company was hacked, and a lot of information and data was compromised. So depending on how the company stores information and logs it and keys it, and protects the information, and the security involved, that all has to do with, it's going to be compromised or not compromised, how hard or easy to compromise it, but that's just a different story. But technically any company can be hacked. Some of them are really nearly impossible, but it's any company can be hacked. It's just some of them have like top security, which makes it like 99.9% like impossible, but there's still a chance for it to be hacked, just so you guys know. Some companies some companies are really cheap. Security is really expensive. IT and hiring people and having security is really expensive. So just companies having security, like top line security, is not cheap. So if it's like kind of like a not too known or too wealthy company, they will have like less security to save money, and then their data is more likely to be breached and hacked. So just keep that in mind when you're using a company and you're putting your data and information in there. Banks are always, not always, but usually have the top. I say always or usually have the top security because they're banks. They have your money and your personal information. But just like a random like website, your security is gonna be probably very low depending on what website that is. So it tells you all of the information. It tells you like data protection, online tracking, family protection, and all that cool stuff. You go to review data leaks, and you see my email address is on top, and it tells you pretty much like with the program, it tells you where your security. So securities is where that's breached, driver's license, passport, credit card is breached. So I think that's really cool, and like I said, for the most part, it is accurate. I don't have pro right now, so I can't check those features. I wish I did, so I can I'll make another video if I do get the pro features to show you guys those features. But right now I don't have those features. But if you do guys premium, you guys can get those features. I just want you guys to know that premium is very, very expensive. I don't really agree with the price on it. It's like $99.99 a year, so it's basically $100 a year, which is pretty pricey. But for what it does, and since it has like accurate information for the most part that I've seen, I guess it could be worth it to know where data is compromised and how to save that data, because identity protection could cost you millions of dollars. So that is very important. So for extra $100 on that case, it's not very that expensive, but just for an average person, $100 is a lot, especially every $100 a year. It's not a one-time payment; it's every year, so it is a lot. So GameSpot's compromised data. It's a malicious third party has access to. I'm not really familiar with game service or food services. Teespring I do use, so that's correct. Wattpad I did use. Mathway I did use. It tells you a date too, so I don't know when I used Mathway, but January 2020 does sound somewhat accurate, so that could be true. Wishbone I think I used. I'm not sure about that. Zynga does sound familiar. I might have used it. Verifications.io I might have used it. 8fit does sound familiar. Chegg I definitely used. Technologies I'm not sure. LSB I'm not sure. YouNow I definitely used. I think YouNow was legit, but this is saying that it's a malicious third party. Has access to my email. Could be true. Game Touch I think that sounds familiar. Lifeboat maybe. So that was also a long time ago. So like I said, it's pretty cool. I don't know how it does it, how it gets this information, and knows what's compromised, when's compromised, and etc. But it does seem pretty accurate for the most part because a lot of these I do remember actually having. So I'm not sure if it's just random. I did try a different email address and did not come up for my brother's. So I guess like his stuff isn't compromised, most likely because he's very very cautious with his email and passwords, and he doesn't really use too much services. So that's probably is true. So you can see it does tell you, which is actually really cool. So you can actually go over to those websites and just, I don't know, sign out, obviously, and change your password, like just on other stuff. So, or just, do whatever, get rid of your account or whatever it is. Because, if they do have your information and they're malicious, you don't want to be signed up with that service. Even though I thought YouNow was a safe service, but this is saying that it is malicious, so I'm not exactly sure. There's also 2FA codes and archives. You have family protection, online reputation, online tracking. So pretty cool app, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely look into it, and if you guys want, definitely maybe buy it. I don't like I said, I don't really care if you buy it, but I think the features that comes with buying it are really really cool. And if I do get Pro, like I said, I will definitely make a video on showing these features, so then you can have a more idea if you actually want to buy the $100 premium or not. I definitely think if they are watching this, the creators, I'm really upset because I did message them in March and they said, cool, we'd love to collab with you. And they actually never responded to me. And I just resent them another email back. Back then I sent them 2 emails, never responded. I sent another email back a day or two ago. And it's been 5.5 months, about 5 months later. And they still never respond to me. So I don't know why. I don't get it. But if you guys are watching this, please respond to my email. You did once and then you just didn't respond. That was over 5 months ago. So that's kind of weird. And then you can at least say no if you want to do a collab. But they did say they did at first. I don't know, whatever the case is. But if I do get, I also think that they should add a monthly option and a one-time payment option instead of just having one option for $99.99. And also respond to my email. So like I said, guys, if I do get the Pro, I'll make a video on it and show you guys who you get with the Pro version and how it works and all that. So you guys have a better idea if you want to buy it or not. But thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you next one. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.